All eyes on Doge. Big runner. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big runner. To the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.69. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Hey everybody, Kriss here. Welcome on a Thursday. How's everybody doing today? I'm in a good mood today, which usually means I'm going to say things I probably shouldn't say. So be ready for that because I'm in a good mood. So I get in a good mood of these weird things going on today, just kind of weird things, which you'll see in some of the things that I've got for you. We'll talk about the mining, Dogecoin mining in just a little bit. I don't want to get to that off the start because I got to get some other things. I mean, it's just like, you guys know what time I come on every day, right? I come on 4 o'clock, right? I set up my video, right? About 15 minutes before, right? I get it all set up and it's out there. And then freaking Vision Post VP starts a live stream at 3:58. I just got the notification. I got it on here just because I'd like to know when this guy goes on. At 3:58, he starts a live stream. It's just like, what the hell? He knows we talk about Dogecoin here, and his stupid thing is Doge crypto crash coming. It's just like, dude. And he doesn't prepare anything, right? He just shows up and he goes, duh. And he sits there for like 5 minutes waiting for people to show up because he's got nothing prepared. He's got nothing to talk about. He just reacts to whatever people say. And it's like, anyway, I'm glad you guys are here. And if some of you were over there and are like tired of that, welcome. You should be here because we actually have some fun here. We're not all depressed like that guy. And we actually have nuggets of wisdom for you all to enjoy. So where is Doge right now? 21.5 cents. 21.5 cents. Some of you may be upset with this price. Some of you might say, hey, 21.5 cents near the end of August. Awesome. Whichever it is, so it is. Are we in a bear trap? Are we in a bear trap? Is this where we are? We had the momentum building. We had the earlier shakeout, momentum building, the first sentiment extreme, and then we get this pullback. Are we in this bear trap? And we still have all of this to go. The renewed optimism, the FOMO, and the euphoria. Is this what's coming? Because I don't think we're breaking down. I don't think we're in fear and capitulation. We are definitely not bottom fishing, right? We did that already. And we're not in despair. So this is a bear trap. Now, have we had bear traps? Yes, we've had a number of them this year, actually. It hasn't been just one. But that's how Dogecoin goes. We look at the Bitcoin chart and we say, well, look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin just dropped down to 111,950. 111,950. Came down a little lower. And what does that mean? Well, that means more, you know what? More liquidations. Millions of dollars on Bitcoin liquidations happened. Here's one just half an hour ago for $1.5 million on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is, over the last hour, number one in the most liquidations, outperforming ETH on the liquidation side. So Bitcoin is weak today. It's Bitcoin that is going down, dragging pretty much the rest of the crypto market with it. So Bitcoin is now lower than it has been since When is the last time Bitcoin was at this price? It dipped down to this price on August 2nd. So now we're all the way back to the August 2nd dip date on Bitcoin. It's gone all the way up to a new all-time high and now all the way back down. So some will say like head and shoulder stuff and all. Don't tell me about that crap. There's no technical analysis that's a head and shoulders that like more than 75% of the time actually works. So don't give me that. It's just we're all the way back where we were on August 2nd on the dip. If we're going to close out another CME gap, Doge is going all the way down to 94, like we showed before, right? Because there's still an open CME gap down there. So we're not closing the CME gap because it has to, because they don't all close. And this is just another one of those leveraged long liquidation shakeouts because the market makers can. We will talk about Dogecoin mining in like 15 minutes. So bear with me. We'll get there. We'll get there, everybody. We'll get there. So that's the overview of what's happening in the market right now, like I do. Then we have this. Doge OS posts this. It's like, if you want to buy a meme coin, just buy Doge. And it's like, what the hell? What is this? And if you don't know, well, 6 hours ago, new Kanye West launches his own Solana meme coin called YZY, which briefly hit a $3 billion market cap, not financial advice. And then 5 hours later, update. The token crashed 90%. The token crashed 90%. 90%. So here we go again. It's like, so yeah. Now, this, of course, leads to what the hell's Doge OS doing with this non-coin token creator on Dogecoin that is going to create these same things. I'm not a fan. You know that. I'm not a fan. We have enough cryptocurrencies. We don't need to be making new stupid crypto tokens on the Dogecoin blockchain. So the rest of the Dogecoin family can all go, whoa, this is great. Anything on Dogecoin. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Use Dogecoin for better reasons than making tokens that are going to crash and are going to hurt people financially. That is not good. Right, Danny. Doesn't look good in the crypto space. We should not be doing that. But hey, that's the thing with Dogecoin. Dogecoin is open source. Doge OS is making their platform open for anybody to make whatever they want. And if these guys have built a token creation app on Doge OS, it is what it is. It is what it is. So we have that. Red Rider. Competing ideas of utility is how you promote decentralization and free markets that protect the Dogecoin ethos. Build something for Dogecoin that aligns with your vision for its utility. Contribute to the decentralization of Dogecoin. So, honest intellectuals aren't afraid of competing ideas and narratives. They adapt. This is in response to Tim Stebbing saying, if it upsets you that people are working on a range of different, sometimes competing ideas for the future of Dogecoin, you're not a decentralization maximalist and you don't understand the true strength of Dogecoin. So I think this is going to that whole proof of stake, proof of work thing, because Tim probably got a lot of very negative feedback on his post the other day with this whole proof of stake thing again. But I already told you what I think of it. But I don't lash out at Tim Stebbing because he believes that. So be it. But anyway, at least wanted to address that. Dogecoin looks ready for a breakout. Dogecoin's current price action suggests that it is entering a new expansion phase after prolonged consolidation. Doge has been trading in a wide accumulation range, and we know it's wide because the price goes up and the price goes down, right? But it is defending a long-term support. And what is that long-term support? Well, I mean, I can show you what I'm tracking on it, and that is this line right here that I have been tracking now since June, and Dogecoin is still moving up. Dogecoin has not broken this upward sloping support line. So for all of you that are negative on Doge, unless Doge breaks below 21 cents, we are still okay on this upward sloping support line. Okay? So that's where we are. This kind of base building often precedes significant directional moves. The latest breakout attempts are supported by rising volume, classic indicator of institutional or large player accumulation. Momentum indicators like RSI remain mid-range. We said that yesterday. We looked at the RSI. It's like 47, which is right close to 50. So this implies there is room for further upside before we're overbought. In previous cycles, Doge followed recurring patterns, extended periods of sideways trading, followed by sudden vertical expansions. And again, I have showed you all my green boxes, right? And we zoom out and we look at these green boxes. This one got moved somehow. Green boxes that show Dogecoin's accelerated growth in short periods of time. That is when you need to make sure that you are in Dogecoin. You've got all your Doge in your bags for those periods of short accumulation or short rises in the price of Dogecoin. That's how Dogecoin trades. So when is this next green box? We will be watching for that, right? I've got a big green box sitting right here waiting for that to come. So all you comparing Dogecoin's performance to other coins, you don't understand how Dogecoin works then, because Dogecoin goes up very quickly in short periods of time. All right. Now, Trader Allen knows that, and he's like parabolic pump number 2 coming after last November's. And of course, over the past 6 months, that's pretty much all Allen has done is compared like last November's into early December's pump and shown how that can happen again. But then that was based again on the Trump election win, Elon with Department of Government Efficiency and Doge and all of that excitement. I don't know if we're getting that this time, but it keeps Allen happy because he continues to make these great little charts here. Bitcoin Census also showing the potential for Doge breaking out of an extended accumulation zone. Again, Dogecoin cycles repeat. Breakouts follow accumulation zones and higher lows like clockwork. Higher high after higher high shows massive upside momentum. Current structure mirrors past explosive moves. Is there another parabolic leg coming? Higher lows, some higher highs, but when it breaks out fast. So we will be watching that. Doge God posts, Dogecoin will shock the impatient. Don't be one. Don't be impatient. What's the best thing you can do in cryptocurrency? The best way to make money in cryptocurrency is to buy and hold. Buy and hold and be patient. I know sentiment is low, Eric. Exactly. I said that the other day, and a lot of people are like, no, sentiment is low. And it's like, yeah, it is. It's really low. So what can turn that around? Well, you got to be patient, right? You got to be patient and wait. Yes, patience, Adam, exactly. But I like the chart, the Doge on the chart there. I thought that was pretty good. But Dogecoin will shock the impatient. So that is coming. But can we rely on Elon Musk? This is the other thing that got me today. It was just like, can we rely on Elon Musk? What do you think, Charlotte? You think we can rely on Elon Musk? Guess what Elon tweeted today? Here's what Elon tweeted today. This is what Elon's up to. He's tweeting this. And I'm just like, oh, man. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. I'm just like, oh my God. Elon. I think you're right. Yeah, he's obsessed with Annie. Totally obsessed with this thing. And it's just like, what? So Elon spends his time with this. Why don't we instead talk about Dogecoin adoption, which is what I posted today, instead of Annie in underwear videos, right? I'm like, let's talk about Dogecoin adoption. Why should a company accept Dogecoin? Millions of consumers have Dogecoin and want to spend it. Dogecoin is a crypto with the characteristics of a true currency. Trust in digital wallets has grown. Retailers accepting Doge creates loyalty. Consumers are excited to spend Doge. Brands that announce accepting Doge create a network effect. Brands that do Doge-specific promotions drive awareness. The marketing around Dogecoin as a payment actually works. Creates competitive opportunity for brands and retailers. Average order value is higher for retailers accepting crypto, and we go on and on and on. And thank you to the House of Doge, for reposting. They've done a lot of reposting today. Look at this. A lot of reposting. But they reposted me somewhere down here. They do tend to repost a lot. They got that. There's mine right there. So, House of Doge reposted. Let's work for Dogecoin adoption, right? Dogecoin adoption. FedWatch tool, 26 more days. We looked at this yesterday and it was like 84%. Well, today it's 74%. So the chance of a 25 basis point rate cut for the Fed in September is going down. Just because the economics isn't looking so great at the moment. And some of the Fed chiefs are talking about, I don't think there's going to be a rate cut. And you wait till September. Why do you say that today? Chirpau doesn't say that today. And Chirpau is going to have this speech tomorrow at Jackson Hole, of which he's not going to say anything. And he's not going to say that we're not going to cut rates, or he's not going to say, yes, we're going to cut rates. None of that is in his vocabulary when he does these speeches. And everybody should know that. But no, everybody's all worried. Oh, is he going to be hawkish? Oh, is he going to be dovish. He's not. He's talking about policy and all that other crap. He's just. But tomorrow, people are worried, and I'm just like, it's not going to be anything. I don't think it's going to be anything. But hey, that's what people do. That's what people do. So meanwhile, we're here. I'm in a good mood, guys. There's a lot going on. Dogecoin, 21.5 cents. It is what it is. Here we are. Instead of complaining about it, what are you going to do about it, right? Bitcoin just dropped to 111.9, now coming back up. So again, just took out a bunch of more leveraged trades down here and then moves up. That's what it does. And we'll watch. Is Dogecoin going to come back up to 21.8 and maybe hit 22 cents? We will be watching that. And we can talk about Dogecoin mining if you want to talk about the DG1 and what my plans are and how this all works. We can talk about that as well. We'll do our Q&A now. I mean, this was a great image that they've got here with this DG Home 1 special promo, $670 off their normal retail price. And then with my code, I give you an additional $200 off, which I have repeated here in the description of this live stream below with what you need to do. So I do not have a miner at home already. When I get it, I will show the unboxing and all of that stuff. The problem is the available miners, well, it's not till September. But since I reached out to them and we've been chatting, they said, look, we've got a deal going on right now through the end of the summer. And I think it's going to go to like September 5th, if I recall. September 4th, September 5th. I'm going to verify that on this extra promo code. So I'm most likely not going to have my machine before the promo period ends, but the marketing manager at ElphaPex wanted to allow me, right, to be able to promote the DG1 home miner here while we're talking about it, while it's on sale. So it's on sale, special promotion, and then I give an additional promotion below. So we can talk about that. Some people are like, I mean, the comments this morning, it's just like, oh my God. This guy says, oh, you don't even know what a 51% attack is. I'm like, what does that matter? I can mine Dogecoin without knowing anything about anything, just that I want to support the Dogecoin blockchain. That's all I want to do. And actually mine a cryptocurrency. I think that's pretty good, right? That's a pretty good reason. I don't need to know all the detailed in and outs of everything about Dogecoin. However, I do know what a 51% attack is. The guy who made the comment is just another one. Just another one. Will there be tariffs on the DG1? I am told no right now. I'm told no right now. There is a shipping cost, but no tariffs. It depends on where you live, though, and what country you're in, right? It's going to be different. So when you go in to the shopping cart, you put all your information in, you have to do KYC. You got to do KYC. It's just one of those things. Then see what it says. I tried to use your code and it won't fit too many characters. I already have that exact miner running and it's great. Yeah, it blows out some warm air. Yeah. It won't fit too many characters. Well, I am told that it works by somebody else. Somebody else has ordered one with the code. So I don't know. Maybe you put 2 S's in. It's only 1 S. I'll put it in the chat here. It's all uppercase. That's the code. So That's the code to use. It's not two S's, it's only one S. Because of the character thing, I guess. All right? So, just letting you know. Good, entertaining video this morning. But aren't they all, Adam? Yes. Hello, Campo. How are you? Who is buying the magic money machine? A lot of people are interested in it. Good mood today. Seems like we've bottomed. Maybe 21.5 is it, and we go higher. Buy the dip, Jason says. So, Jason, I was thinking about you this morning. I was thinking about you. You know, the biggest advantage that this DG1 home miner has, I don't need to hire an electrician. Now, you need to check your amperage, right? You need to check your breaker and just make sure that everything's good with the specs on the machine. But you can just plug it in. You don't have to have a special power box. You don't need a special dedicated line. And you don't need special receptacles, right? You don't need that. It just plugs into a normal wall outlet. So, and the other thing I like about it is it's not loud. So it's not blasting all this fan noise because it's water cooled. It's not fan cooled. So you don't have these huge fans. So, and I wanted, like I said this morning, I wanted to mine at home. I didn't want to buy a machine and have some third party hosting it, taking another slice of whatever you get. What is your rewards, mining rewards? It's just like, really? Do you think if the Dogecoin ETFs influence corporations to heavily invest, it will have a domino effect? Could. We don't know. Again, how the ETF holders are going to respond in a bear market on Bitcoin or Ethereum because they haven't gone through it yet. So we don't know. A lot of people are talking about extended cycle, super cycle, and all of that because of the ETFs and all the institutional buying on Bitcoin and ETH. Could they hold the whole crypto market up so we don't get a really bad bear in 26? We don't know. Wait and see. I really to start telling my clients I'm closing the salon because I'm going to start Doge mining just to see their faces. It would be cool to say I'm mining Dogecoin. That's part of it too. I want to mine it. Now, am I going to make money mining Dogecoin? Probably not a lot. But of course, that's Dogecoin at the price today, right? So if you're mining Dogecoin today at 21.5 cents, right? And you're getting Dogecoin, it's not always going to be 21.5 cents, right? So today, right, you're not making a lot of money and you might actually be losing a little bit, but it's not always going to be 21.5 cents. The code worked for you, DW? Yeah, just one S. KRISP 200 is my code. There it is right here on the screen. KRISP. Not two S's, just one on the code so they could get it to fit. 3 years is a lot to pay the miner off the miner. Again, it depends on a couple things, right? First, what's your electricity cost? Second, if you compare this miner to other miners that are $4,000, $6,000, and $8,000, right? That are more high powered, that's that much more capital you have to have up front. With my code, you can get this for like $900. Under $1,000. There's not many miners out there. And it's an ASIC miner. Yes, you can get other miners for less than $1,000, but they're not ASICs. So you don't need a 240 volt. We install them all the time in data centers. Yep. Racks of servers, all of that. And I'm like, no. I looked at that. I talked to the Terra guys, right? Terra mining. And it's like, Dale, they'll be glad to host my Antminer. So I got to pay $8,000 or $9,000 for. They charge you a setup fee, right? Installation. And then they take a percentage of all of the crypto that you mine. And I'm like, and it's not here, right? It's not here. It's in Indiana somewhere, right? In some colo out in Indiana. I don't even get to see it, right? My machine, I don't even get to see. I was like, in the end, I don't want to do that. Thank you, Duchess. We don't need no more new coins launched. Plug it in and keep PaxCat off it. He's going to be like, oh, warm air. I like the warm air. Oh. Hi, Gavin. How are you? You'll have to look at the ROI is going to be variable, right? Because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how, I don't know how much your electricity costs, right? Right. I don't know what the price of Dogecoin is going to do in the future. So the ROI is all over the place. Warranty, just check the website. I think it's 90-day, but all sales are final, but there is a warranty. You'll just have to check it and see in the details that they have down here. 180 day. There you go. 180-day warranty. All right. So just look at it. I got the link below. You can go look at it. Can I mine Doge with my microwave? Hey, Stickman. You know, the guys at ElphaPex did say that that these smaller boards that they're making in the future could be attached to appliances. Could be. Exactly. The DG1 home miner, it's called a home miner for a reason, right? It's delivered to your home. You set it up in your home, gives off some heat. It does blow some warm air into a room. Be great for the winter time, right? Help save on some heating costs because it is going to blow some warm air out. In the summer, you can put it in your basement. It works on Wi-Fi. It doesn't need a direct internet cable connection. It can work with Wi-Fi. So, is Robinhood more secure than actual banks or the stock market? The stock market. I don't know why you're mad. It has nothing to do with the stock market. You can buy stocks on Robinhood. I mean, the stocks are going to go up and down. You're like at the whim of the market, right? Could the market crash? Sure. Stock market crash. It's happened before. Robinhood is kind of like a bank. Of course, I posted that last month and Vlad responded to me saying, no, we're not a bank. And I'm just like, whoa, okay. I ruffled a feather in Vlad's ear, right? Or something, just like Robinhood. You're going to be fine with Robinhood, right? It's a publicly traded corporation, you know, in the United States. You buy something on Robinhood, it all depends on what you buy, right? But you're not going to lose all your funds. You're not going to wake up one morning and have your funds cleared out on Robinhood. That's not going to happen. Somebody said that they were waiting for a big green candle on Doge, and then they're going to, over the next 2 weeks, and then they're going to sell some Doge to buy it. That's up to you. Data centers sell their space. Yep, and you pay. And you pay a fee for that. Now for Terra, and I don't have an affiliation with Terra mining or anything like that, but they did say they are not charging a monthly fee or yearly fee. Basically what they're doing is they charge you a setup fee And then they take a percentage of the crypto. It's like 1% or some small amount, but it is something. So I don't know how that gets set up through them. If you're doing pool mining and you have your own personal account with your wallets, how does Terra get that percentage? I don't know. I decided not to do that. I looked at that. I decided not to do that. And I don't know how many Doge are mined per day. Again, that's going to vary on how you set it up. Are you going to do pool mining? Are you going to do solo mining? The pool mining depends on the pool that you choose, and it can vary. It can vary greatly. I don't know because I'm not doing it yet, but I'm going to. But today, I don't know. I wonder what most people's reaction would be if you told them you mine Dogecoin for a living. Shovels at every machinery, exactly. Or they'll be like, oh, that's that weird crypto stuff. Zero electricity costs. Hide it under my desk at work. There you go. Be a little toasty under your desk, but that is true too. I mean, if you're going to use the colo, right, like a Terra, they do guarantee uninterrupted power. They've got backup generators, all of that. Yep. So I heard they accept Doge. I haven't seen that specifically, but if you want to pay for a miner with your Dogecoin and ElphaPex accepts Dogecoin, that's awesome. With Robinhood, you get more interest than a bank on uninvested cash if you're a member of Robinhood Gold. Correct. Been using crypto as a savings account for 2 years now. It's nice. Right. Just be careful in the bear market in 2026. If it's anything like 2022, crypto itself is not much of a savings account. That's what we're going to be careful of. Might want to go a little risk off with at least some of your portfolio. Hallett said it. Green candle, sell Doge, buy miner. Yep. Couldn't have 2 green days in a row. Nope. Not allowed, Orbit. Not allowed. Here's our daily. Oh, we had 3 days here last week, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 3 days in a row, and then Monday dump, Tuesday dump, Wednesday green, Thursday dump again. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what Vlad was telling me. We're not a bank. Oh, I touched a nerve. Okay, I got it. Got it, Vlad. Not a bank. They actually do more than a bank does, that's for sure. I mean, buying stocks and crypto on the platform, awesome, right? And you pay them the little monthly fee for Robinhood Gold, you get cash, right? Interest on your buying power. A lot more than a bank is going to give you, that's for sure, especially for something that isn't locked in. My solar panels help so much with my electric bill. I think I should start mining. You've already paid for the solar panels, right? So again, a dump. Isn't life great, huh? Isn't life great? One way or another, the market will overact tomorrow. It's going to be the other. It's going to be the other. I heard 10 o'clock, but then 10 o'clock in Wyoming time zone or East Coast. I don't know. I don't know. Let's ask Grok. Right? Let's ask Grok. Actually, I want to keep that one open. Hey, Grok, what's going on, dude? I could ask Annie, but Elon's just in love with his animated creature. So we're not going to ask Annie. What time EST is Friday's Jerome Powell speech in Jackson Hole? Yeah, see? You could just ask Grok yourself, and Grok will tell you. 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. So it is 10 o'clock Eastern time. So that's going to be very early out in Jackson Hole. 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. So there you go. You mine Dogecoin using unMineable? I have an unMineable link as well in the description below. Right here. For those who are interested in unMineable, you can use that if you want to check out unMineable. I do have a link for that as well, if you want to check that out. Hosted mining must be like when you invest in wine with cellarage at the wine merchant. You never get to taste the wine. Yeah. Mining on Mining Dutch is great for merge mining. You collect like 20 different coins at the same time. Yep. And that's the same. A lot of the other big miners for script ASIC mining, you can get Dogecoin, Litecoin, Bells. There's a Pepe coin thing that's on there and some others. You can get them all with the merge mining. So I can't wait to try that on. I can't wait to try that. What is what? Martin Gall. What is what? So watching to see what else happens here on the liquidations here. Still mostly down. Here's a Doge one, $183,000 on a Doge. Leverage trade. Who's leverage trading Dogecoin? You're losing your coins. Can it be Friday already? Oh. Yeah, Bitcoin's just not being nice today. Not being nice today. You're welcome. Hey, we try and keep things real here. It's a Thursday afternoon. I'm in a good mood. I don't care. I'm just like, whatever. Whatever. Just stuff happens and you just shake your head. You just shake your head. It's just like, whatever. If Kanye wants to make another stupid pump and dump token, awesome. I feel bad for anybody who invests. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't feel bad. If you're stupid enough to buy a Kanye token on Solana, you get what you deserve. I'm sorry. You get what you deserve. Don't go buying that crap. I mean, really, don't go buying that crap. It just is what it is, right? It is what it is. Don't go buying that crap. Right. That's all you can do, Ryan, right? SMH. Adam hit the gold. Hey, everybody. Adam got the gold. Woohoo! And you did it. That must have been today. That must have been today. Ryan's still a silver. Adam got the gold. Congratulations, Adam. Awesome. Oh, but I was promised Yeezys, right? Somebody probably thought that too, right? Somebody probably thought that. It's like, oh. Hey, Garmin, how are you? Welcome. Whoop out the heat map. Sure. See what's up with the heat. What's going on? Well, we know Bitcoin's dipping, taking out more leverage longs. Look at it. Dip, 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 right? There's some other big ones down here. 111.6, 111.2. These leverage traders, they just can't get enough. Can't give enough. I'm ready for the summer to be done. Yeah, me too. Me too. Yes, that is financial advice. When it comes to something like that. Again, here was CoinDesk. 7 hours ago. New Kanye West launches his own Solana meme coin, YZY, which briefly hit a $3 billion market cap. And then they say not financial advice, right? And then update, the token crashed 90%. So there you go. The token crashed 90%. People. Hey, Sunshine. Thanks for the morning video with my first slice I take out this fall. Going to check it out. This fall, the code may not work. Right now, that code is a 2-week thing from today. So we'll see what ElphaPex has going in the fall, but that code right now is just the next 2 weeks. But appreciate the support. Am I giving away gold? Got the clap. Hey, a gold check mark is good. That's quite an accomplishment on this channel. Awesome, Adam. Anthony, my friend, how are you? Good morning to you. How are you, sir? I did not have either a positive or negative video today because I was just talking about Dogecoin mining this morning. So you didn't know how to trade today. You couldn't do the anti-Kriss. You couldn't do the anti-Kriss because I didn't give it away. And even on the thumbnail and title for this live stream, didn't give it away. Just like vanilla, right in the middle. So you're confused today, aren't you? Right, exactly. Nothing to go opposite on. Exactly. So you don't know what to do. You can't do the anti-Kriss because that I didn't give you anything. Hey, Carmen, welcome. Can't wait to get mine. And I will show you when I finally get it. I'll do an unboxing setup video and I'll show it working. All of that. That will come. Rigged. It's all rigged, Charlotte. It's all rigged. Why are some miners that are small have a massive scream? I don't know. I don't know. The ElphaPex miner just works. I mean, all you get is the box. That's all you get. You get the box. It's quiet, liquid cooled. And then you just log into your account and it's all online. You basically have to tell the account online what your IP address is for your home network that the thing is plugged into. And it finds it, and then you operate it all online. And that's where you set up your pool. If you want to do a pool, you do that all online. So you get the machine and you just plug it in. It starts up and away you go. So can't wait to do that. We're going to V-shape out of here. What's going on with Powell tomorrow? What's going on with Trump? Every time they open their mouths, price seems to go down, right? Some people saying the Bitcoin dip is all because of Trump. And I'm just like, yeah, it's just, I think it's more about leverage. Do the coins pop up in my wallet, or would this be a new wallet? So I'm creating a new wallet just so I can track it separately from my existing wallet. That's just what I'm doing. But you basically have to input your wallet addresses for them to deposit coins in. That would be for like a pool, right? You give them a Litecoin wallet, you give them a Dogecoin wallet, a Bell's wallet, whatever else, so they know where to send the coins. But I'm creating new wallets for that because I want to track it separately. Yes, Anthony, what is your opinion on Doge? I would love to hear. Oh, you answered. Awesome. Looking at its price action and seemingly rejecting the 24 level or so, I think it's headed much, 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 much lower. 19 cents first and much lower. That's a lot of muches, Anthony. You've got a lot of much. You got a lot of much action there. Much, 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 much lower. So, yeah. I'm like, okay, there's your opinion. I do not share your opinion. But I get it. There is some negative sentiment. I get it. This is all just end of August, end of summer chop stuff. That's all it is. That's all it is. Buy more on the Monday dump. Well, it could be a Sunday night dump and not a Monday dump next week, right? Let's see if Doge can hold as markets are in shambles. Shambles, Ice Tray, shambles. What market is in shambles? Tell me a market that's in shambles. The crypto market? Nope, this is just the summer of chop, right back where we were 2 weeks ago, almost 3 weeks ago, but it's not a bear market yet. In fact, there are many who say that this could just be a bear trap here. We're just having an extended bear trap here for the month of August. And if you look at where Dogecoin is, and you rewatch my August price prediction for Dogecoin, you will see I'm right on, right here. This is exactly where I thought we would be. So Kriss is going to have another month where he's spot on, maybe. And this could be one of them. What's the best Dogecoin wallet? MyDoge. So on your phone, you will go to mydoge.com and you can download Google Play, App Store, Chrome Web Store. And this is for your phone. Make sure to enable two-factor authentication. It's Dogecoin only. And also this wallet, when it comes out with version 3, might be next month, it is going to open you up into the whole world of Doge OS and all the apps that are being built on Doge OS. So MyDoge is going to be the wallet, the best wallet for Dogecoin. I do not get paid anything to say that, not an affiliate with MyDoge at all. It's just the best. But make sure your phone is secure, right? Either do the Face ID or the PIN or something to get into your phone. Again, you want to keep your phone safe, as well as the MyDoge app itself. Like every time I send some Doge out, right, I got to put a PIN number in every time. And you want to set that up. Keep your Doge safe and secure. Keep your Doge safe and secure. Much wow. I like that. Much wow. Much hard to stay positive. The Kanye story is like a bad joke, isn't it? And you just keep shaking your head just again and again with the stuff he does. It's just like, oh, it's another stupid crypto token. Got it. Shake your head. You think we're at support right here, Maramello? We might be. Might be. Much wow. Such opportunity. Despite all the positive vibes and seemingly good outlook for Doge, it still doesn't want to go up. Anthony. Wait till the fall, dude. Have you been listening to me for the past 6 months? For 6 months, you've been here and you've heard me say fall, 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 fall. Are we in the fall yet? No, we are not in the fall yet. God, dude, man, it gets tiring sometimes. And you're smarter than that. I know that. I know you're smarter than that. You've posted a lot on this channel. I like your commentary, but that's dumb. It still doesn't want to go up. Like you and many others. And I'm just like, dude, when have I said that in August, Doge is going to go up? I didn't. Did you listen? Did you watch my August price prediction video? We're right where I thought we would be. I have it spot on exactly. And you're giving me shit. And I'm just like, no, dude, listen, dude, come on, man. Yeah, it went up 1.5 months ago. It came down, didn't go all the way down to where it was end of June. We're still higher than that. I mean, I continue to show this. Look at this upward sloping support line. I mean, for the summer, God, you can't do any better than that. Look at that. You can't do any better than that. Now, if Dogecoin from June 22nd had instead, oh, let me get this in white. If Dogecoin had instead just traded like this, right? And just done this all the way up, right? If we had just done this, Let's say Doge just did this, right? And we're right here at 21.6 cents. If Dogecoin had traded like that, right? Everyone would be ecstatic. Everyone would be like, whoa, look at Doge. It's awesome. Look at this. Awesome. Look at this. Look at this trading of this great cryptocurrency. Right? Instead, we got faked out, right, by all of this, right? And then you get all depressed when it goes back down. Dogecoin doesn't trade slow and steady up like this. It never has in its history. Dogecoin doesn't trade like that. There are other cryptos like Bitcoin that can trade like that. Dogecoin doesn't trade like that. Dogecoin does these green box things that I show, where it goes on these wild runs up and then it pulls back. But we're still higher than we were in July, and we're still higher than we were in June. We're higher now, but you don't want to celebrate that, right? You just want to be on the negative. Oh, Doge is so down. I don't know what else to say, man. I don't know what else to say. But there is a point there. Dogecoin does its thing, and you have to know how Dogecoin trades. You bought it. Do your research. You bought it. If you do your research, you'll understand how Dogecoin trades. You're going to be liquidated if it hits 18.9. Well, let's hope it doesn't go down there for you. This market chop is a much of a muchness. Good evening, RR. How are you? Ready for the Fed hawkishness? Yep. You know it's coming tomorrow morning. You know it's coming. Okay. You say bull, I say bear. We shall see. But give it time, dude. Give it time to play out. People getting their popcorn ready? Oh, thank you. You did listen to me. All right. So not August, right? We're still in August. So still in August. Meet me behind the chip. I know when you said that. Never. Exactly, Mark. People will still be complaining. Right? Hasn't gone up as much as this or that or whatever. And so you're just going to complain all the time. Man, what a sad life that is. And we got some good news coming for Doge that we've been talking about. You can buy patience, so just be patient. Fall is around the corner. And I didn't say crypto was going to rally big time in September. You even get that wrong, Anthony. I didn't say that. Didn't say September. October, dude. October. But hey, who knows, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Well, I got a bunch of Doge waiting for it to go up in October. And if it doesn't, I'm not like that VP guy that doesn't even own any Dogecoin and just talks about Doge all the time. I mean, at least I'm in the game, right? He's got nothing. Just saying. Just saying. Keith, yeah, let me know if you want me to pump the market. Oh, God. Most people that I know just say Doge is down a lot from alt. Yeah. I am hastily transferring a couple $100 to my exchange so I can buy a little bit on the dips from the Fed hawkishness. Tomorrow probably will be a bit of a dip. That's a great comment. Stay hydrated, fam. I love it. Everybody, take a drink. I don't have a drink here. I just keep talking. Exactly right. No, I don't get angry at you, Anthony. I get angry when people put words in my mouth and say I said something that I didn't say. That's why, right? I didn't say we were going to go up in August, and I didn't say we were going to go up in September. That's when I'm like, dude, I didn't say that. That's when I get angry. It's like, I got to set the record straight, because other people read your comment and they think, oh, Kriss said that Doge was going to go up in August. And I didn't. You can go watch my video from August 1st and you can see exactly what I said. And it's playing out almost exactly like I said. Yeah, it went up a little higher on the last little run than I had predicted, but it's still right today, exactly where I said it was going to be. So it'll rally when the time is right. Exactly, Kriss. Doge, Link, ADA. It's a good portfolio. You bought in March. Yeah, it didn't quite hit the bottom in April, but the tariff fears were like up and down all over the place back in March. I remember that. Pineapple and your 94,000 Doge. Nice. How you know hold any Doge? I'm holding Dogecoin. I'm holding Dogecoin. Who said I didn't hold any Doge? I said VP doesn't hold any Doge. If you go watch him. Why, I don't know you would do that, but for a while there, I thought he was doing okay. But then he starts his stupid live stream 2 minutes before mine today. Who starts a live stream at 3:58 in the afternoon? That's ridiculous. And I'll be upset at that. It's like, come on. He knows I do Dogecoin live streams. He knows I start at 4 o'clock. For him to start at 3:58 is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Especially since he already did one earlier today, or at least a video or something. It's like, start live stream at 3:58. Idiot. Bearing good news. Get ready. I like that. The people that are mad are the people that bought 38.40. Exactly. Yeah. When your portfolio's in the red, you don't want to blame yourself. You want to blame everybody else, right? Blame everybody else. All in Doge for years. You know, I finally sold the Dogecoin that I bought at 2 cents. First in, first out, right? It's now out. I don't have my 2 cent Dogecoin anymore. Hello, how are you? I just want Doge to get to $1 so you can buy the top. Would that be awesome? I should do that too, right? Right when I think Doge is at its top, I should buy more just so I can, you know, mirror what I did with Bitcoin, right? Buying at the top. If Doge drops to 15 cents and rallies to 24 cents in October, would you consider that a rally in October? No. 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 35-cent minimum is what I say, Anthony. 35-cent minimum is what I say. Kriss speaks the truth. Thank you, Duchess. Thank you, Anthony. October. I'm just going to borrow some of my stash from the Bank of Bitcoin to buy Doge on the dip. We'll repay later when Doge goes on a big run. Love it, Compo. Good luck with that. And some people don't agree with Anthony and think that we just bottomed. And if indeed my thesis plays out here for August, and we're going to be held up by this upward sloping support line, we're all good. Hasn't broken it, so we're good. You sold almost at the top in December, bought again in spring. Good job, Wonderlust. 59,000 RR has. 10,000 more and you'll be at 69. Just another number. No one is over there. You watch my videos on 2x speed? Yeah, sometimes on my videos I speak a little slower just to get my point across. Yep, I showed you when I buy. And when I bought Bitcoin at all-time high, yep, I showed you that too. That was fun. I love that one. Once Bitcoin goes above 125K, the fun of that will be over. But I'll be making money on my $10, so. Forever and ever, Forks. Pineapple has buys set every 2 weeks. Doge and Bitcoin. Can't go wrong with that. Over time, you just keep buying and you'll just keep making money. Forever. Buy high, sell higher. That always works too. Jay Johnson. If you could go back to the beginning, is there a specific special something you would or wouldn't do more? You know, the only thing that I got caught up in was all of the euphoria around Dogecoin and Elon, end of April, beginning of May 2021. That taught me a lesson. And that's when I really understood how Dogecoin trades, was that. Didn't take profits. I was ready to, but I was saying, oh, it's going to go to $1. And I've learned better now that that's not a good strategy. The strategy is better to take slices on the big green candles, book some profit. You don't know when it's going to end. You don't know how high it's going to go. That's the biggest thing. I FOMO'd in at a bad time last year, aimed to recover, lowered your average a lot. And that's, I hear that from a lot of people, RR. Because you don't pay attention, you don't know something's happening until it's already happening. So you didn't buy before the big run. You're now in the middle of the big run. Maybe you end up being at the end of the big run. So yeah. Then it's locked. Chris says minimum 35 cents, October 25, all locked in. We shall see. We shall see. But again, what's happening with Dogecoin, right? Does Dogecoin have a catalyst happening, or is it just following Bitcoin? Just sold my car for 180,000 Doge. Probably for cash, and then you use the cash to buy Doge. If somebody actually paid you Dogecoin directly for your car, that's awesome. But most likely, that's not how it went around. You are the first person I know that paid more for Bitcoin than its all-time high. Yes, That takes talent. Like I said, that takes a lot of talent. How do you pay more for something than its all-time high? I did it. I figured out the matrix. Oh. We have a request. Nye? Request granted.
All eyes on Doge. Big runner. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big runner. To the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up, movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up, movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.69. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Ha! There you go. Glad you enjoyed the song. Charlotte, look at you. Was gambling tonight. The slots paid. I took the profit. Love it. Love it. When you hit, you just say, cash out. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Love it. And you bought more Doge. KrissPax told Kriss to buy it all-time high. Oh, Charlotte booking the win. She's going to ask to play it over and over. Yeah, maybe you get it once. But yeah. You can always scroll back in the live stream and play it again. Thank you, Heng. That's the song I'm playing at my wedding. Oh, God. Awesome. Look, Bitcoin's up to 112.5 now. So maybe that was the Thursday dip right there. 111.9, 111.95 on the dip right there for Bitcoin. Again, just to clear out some more long leverage trades, and now we move higher. That'd be awesome if we ended up the day in the green. Get just about 3 hours to go. Not expecting that, but XRP is down about the same as Doge. Hasn't been moving much, but down. Cardano, 85 cents, down. Solana, $1.80. So it's the whole crypto market, not just Dogecoin, people. Is it time for the magnet? Is it time for the magnet? Dun 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 dun. Magnet time. Magnet time. Come on. Magnet. Let's at least get over 22 cents. There we go. The magnet is on the chart. Boom. Let's go. Let's go. Well, that would be by 8 o'clock right there. It's 5:20 here now. So a little under 3 hours. We get back to 22 cents. That will be awesome. Awesome. What's my vision? Doge 5L. I like saying, what's your vision, though? That's good. You have no idea how funny that is. It's really funny. I have no idea what 5L is. What's a 5L coin? What is a 5L coin? There's no widely recognized or standard 5L coin. So what can I say about 5L coins? Grok doesn't even know. So I'll take that as a no. SCN. SCN. SCN is not a crypto. Is it a stock? Nope. No SCN. How about some breakdancing? Hey, if the AI did it, I'd have done it. Oh, XCN. Ah, there we go. Ah, I know what that is. I know what that is. 1.2. It is lower now than it was on the August 1st dip. It's back into June lows now. So we got a double bottom thing going on here, right? From June. Look at that. But yeah, that was a pretty big pullback from July 21st to now, down 40%. That was pretty big. But that's a pretty strong double bottom there. It did go on this big run back in April, and it's just kind of fallen. This isn't a good, that's not good. Definitely lower highs there. Yeah, Onyx coin's not looking great. Now, if you think Onyx coin is going to go on one of these runs again, right? Maybe you put a little in down here at the low, but no. The magnet doesn't look good on the 4-hour chart. I gotta go back to 15-minute. There we go. It's working. Green candles. Let's go. Thank you, William. Yes. It's the market pricing in bad news for tomorrow. I don't know about that. I think tomorrow will be what it'll be. Whatever Powell says. There'll be some volatility. Look for that at 10 o'clock in the morning. You remember when Gary Gensler called it garbanzo? Did he really say garbanzo? That's funny. I didn't know he said that. Ryan loves 5L coins. Fee toy. What that is? Did I hear the Swift news? No, I didn't hear the Swift news. How's Swift doing? Down, down, down. Yeah, that's not trading very well. People at work should know not to bother me during Kriss time. Yeah. Leave me alone. Get out of my cubicle. Doge to the moon. Debating if I should buy Doge now or swing the smelly one and roll over later. Swinging the smelly one. What is that one doing? Oh, yeah, it was up here at 93.5 yesterday. Got to have a big green candle. My target is 95 cents here. That's now resistance. Used to be support. Would be 95 cents. So let's see how this plays out for the next week or so while we're still in August. I still think there's probably going to be a dip in early September. So if you can get out of this and then hold for that early September dip on Doge, happens every year. I'm just saying, history tends to repeat itself. I don't know what that dip will look like yet. We're still, a week and a half away from the end of the month. We'll see. Exactly. This is the way. Why? Who starts a live stream at 3:58? I mean, come on. So dumb. And I've been talking good things about the guy for the past few weeks. I've really been saying good things about the guy. I check in every now and then just to see what's going on over there, but that pissed me off. I told you, it's a weird day today. Really weird day. Weird day. Hi, Omen. Kaimuk Pearl. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're enjoying it. I try and be entertaining. I know it's money and finance and crypto and all that stuff, and it's not always green candles. So we try and have a little fun. Oh, the Swift payment system, not the coin. Well, I didn't know what you were talking about. I just thought Swift coin, right? What happened today with Swift payments? See what Grok says. I have no idea. I couldn't find any specific news or events. Yeah. Swift is in the process of transitioning to ISO 2022 or 222. Unverified claims on X suggesting Swift launched live tests using blockchain technologies like XRP and HBAR. Is that what you mean? Something like that? Hey, cat. Hi. Yeah, your tail is in my face. Ugh. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Yeah. The cat has made his appearance. Showed his butt on the screen. You feel good about that? They all could see your butt. They all saw your butt, dude. He's like, yeah, whatever, Dad. Whatever. No, you can't lay on my keyboard. No. You go over here. You've got this whole side of the desk over here that's yours. No, this whole side of the desk is yours. Right there. Yes, thank you. Oh my God, I gotta fight the cat over my desk. And now he's upset. He's like, oh, no, I'm upset. Oh. Oh God. Things I have to deal with. No cubicle. I just threw that out there, Ryan. Yes, Charlotte would totally be the one annoying Ryan. Yeah, totally annoying him. 16-year anniversary with your girlfriend? Awesome, Miguel. Yeah, I know, 16 years. Careful swinging the smelly one. Yeah, I would just sell on a big green candle and buy Doge on the next red Doge candle. POTUS is patrolling the streets of DC tonight. Is he really? Trump's going to do that? Oh my God. Is he going to be in the Beast? Riding around in the Beast on the streets of Washington, D.C.? Powell's going to say, no rate cut, invest in Doge. Homie. Homie. Thank you, almighty Bruce Wayne. Appreciate it. Yeah, Uncle Kriss. I have a fan. Uncle Kriss. We just had a full moon. I don't know what else is going on. Ask Annie. Yeah, Annie probably knows, and you can get a little dance from her too. No, thank you. No, thank you. The Pax cat is in the house. The Pax cat. Yep, flashed you. Saw that butt right there on the screen. Can I trade the cat to buy Doge on the dips? AI Pax cat. This one is not an AI, that's for sure. Roses. So nice. Indecent exposure. Oh. You've been with each other since sophomore year of high school. Well, congratulations. That's great. I'm glad you found someone that is your best friend, because that's what it's all about. You can do just fun things together all the time. Trump riding on horseback. Oh. I lost my trading skills because of Doge. Just holding. Oh, Stickman. Uh-oh. Yeah, Miguel, what are you going to Vegas for? Oh. My mother actually had her second wedding in Las Vegas at the Little Chapel of the West in Las Vegas. And then we went across the street to the Luxor and hung out in a restaurant for like hours. That was fun. Back in the day. Don't forget to smash the like button. Thank you, Kronos. Don't know if anyone could manage 16 years with me. Oh. Oh. The Doge BTC ratio hasn't dropped much. Yeah, it's hugging right below 20. It's at like 19 something, right? Last I saw. Yeah, 19.2 still. Just kind of going sideways, little up, little down, but yep. This is Doge versus Bitcoin. Kind of barcoding, right? This is barcoding. So staying in close step with Bitcoin. So I blame Bitcoin for the pullbacks, not Doge. Bitcoin's fault. Hey, up a little higher. 2171. The magnet is working. Oh, she changed her picture. A lot less threatening now. Oh, I like you too, Omen. Thank you for the flowers. Love it. The giveaway tool didn't like the needles. Blame it on Chris's giveaway tool. Oh, put 2 magnets on it. I should do a new AI song when you're dancing and holding a miner like a speaker. Pax Cat dancing. Oh my God. Yeah. Buddy. I'll get a picture of him on the miner when I finally get it, because he will certainly be interested in it, especially this winter when it's blowing out heat. He's going to be like, ooh, I like the warmth. I like the warmth. Oh, you've got a 10-year coming up, Matt? Give her a certificate of completion. Yeah. Pax Cat's one. So that's going to be your rig, right? I do not trade futures. Nope. I want to keep my Dogecoin. I do not want to get liquidated. So, spot. I just buy spot. Sometimes swing trade, but then haven't done any swing trading in the past month and a half or so. Just because of the choppiness of the summer. I don't trust it. Too hard to read where it's going. So just buying on the dips. Buying on the dips. Yeah, I like that. Achievement. There it is. Certificate of achievement. I got to be a serious stick man. What do you? No. How do you know where to put the magnet? It's random. It's non-serious, Mr. Serious Stick Man. It's non-serious. It's just to get back to 22 cents. That's all. Again, Doge goes penny by penny. Penny by penny. So let's get to 22. I thought that'd be a fun thing by 8 o'clock tonight. Stupid Bitcoin isn't helping. Come on, Bitcoin. Let's go. I know, I agree. No serious stick man. We don't like the serious stick man. We like the goofy and fun stick man. 40 years for me. Out of warranty. You're stuck. No. Awesome. Congratulations, Compo. That is awesome. I've survived about 3.5 years with this cat. Does that count? Does that count? 3.5 years? The cat's chilling. We like all stick men, just someone else. Oh. Well, it's a pretty quiet day today, guys. So I'm going to call it a stream here. Look, will we get to 22 cents tonight? We'll see. We got the magnet on. We'll see how that goes. Be live again on Friday. Yes, we'll have a Friday afternoon live stream. Might start a little earlier, see what's going on, see how the Jerome Powell thing goes. It's going to be a regular Friday thing. I'll have some fun things planned as well. So yeah, that's what we got for today. Hey, everybody, drop a like. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. We're moving past 20,000 subs. We're working on 21 now. Let's go. Hope everyone has a great evening. We'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.